And we continue on this very busy Thursday on Central Valley Talk. I'm Mike Scott. My next guest from Purpose Field, Élon Paige, was with us last week, but today he brought 16-year-old Matthew Flores with him. You've been working with Matthew for a couple of years now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Amazing young man. Great head on his shoulders. Amazing football player. So expecting great things from him in the future.
Before we go on, remind everybody again about what Purpose Field does.
Purpose Field is athletic mentoring service. So we do, work with athletes from all levels, from the professional level to the collegiate level, all the way down to the youth level. I got little kids 7 years old. It's just teaching them, they can be more than athletes. They can, be leaders in their community. They can start businesses. They can, be leaders on their campuses. We want to make sure every facet of their life is covered, from a leadership standpoint.
Mm-hmm. Let me put you on the spot.
Yeah.
There's been this big national story the past couple of weeks about this coach down, I think it was Texas, that didn't like the way the game was being officiated, and he told two of his players to go take out the official, and they tackled the official, and thankfully it was caught on camera. That is not the kind of thing that you would go near, I'm taking.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable. First and foremost, it's your livelihood. You gotta wonder about what the consequences of your actions are, and even if the coach says, you gotta think in your head, is this the right thing to do? Morally, not just from getting back and getting revenge, but is this the right thing to do? And the consequences, of course, you can see what's happening now is they're pretty much not going to be playing football anymore, and it's not worth it.
Well, for the kids, it's tough, though, because the kids are taught to do whatever the coach says.
Of course.
And when the coach tells them to go do something, they went and did it, and now they're paying the price for it.
They crossed that line, yep.
And there may be some other mitigating factors involved. We don't know. They claim that there were some racial slurs involved from the official, but I'm not going to judge that. But you would just say to the players, walk away from it. Do not do that.
Walk away always, and Matt, we talk about this, all my other guys, and just be the bigger man. Be bigger than what's being presented to you. If you're somebody's at your school and they're a lot of times athletes get tried. They get people want to try to come after them just because of who they are. I had a kid that's been dealing with that. I've been kind of helping them with that. But I said, man, you got to realize who you are and what your future is, and it's bigger than anything that. Whatever somebody says to you, whatever heckler, whatever person throws whatever rumor out, you're bigger than that. So you have to realize and look past it. And I know some guys it's tough, because we got these big egos. We want to fire back and, retaliate. But you got to look at yourself and say, hey, it's just not worth it. My future, my purpose is bigger than anything that's thrown at me. That's number one.
You're a bigger man by walking away than fighting.
That's it.
Matthew, has that sunk in with you?
Yes, sir. Yes, it has.
Tell me about your experience with Élon.
It's been great. It's been great. He's not only been a trainer, but he's been a mentor in my life. He's become my older brother. He's really, really changed me on and off the field.
Yeah. Is it several times a week, or how often do you work together?
About 2 or 3 times a week.
2 or 3 times a week for what, an hour at a time?
Yeah, during the season they kind of cut it down a little bit because they got practice and stuff like that. But once we're in the off season, we're going hard. So
you're playing football now?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
At which school?
Clovis North.
Clovis North. How's the team this year?
Pretty good.
Hey, how about those Raiders last weekend?
Oh, man.
Was that an awesome game?
Man, I don't speak of it.
I love seeing Carr doing well, man.
That's good to see him.
It is good to see. It is good to see. And obviously, you'd love to see all the kids you mentor go on to that kind of success, right?
That's makes me so happy. I know we had 3 guys signed Division I last year, which is awesome to see. 3 guys move on to that next level, and it's just amazing when they get that opportunity. But they're also doing it right in the classroom, which is most important. And they're not just doing it right in the field; they're making plays, but they're also getting the A's. And that's what I say: you make the plays, but you got to get the A's. Mm. So it's good to see them excelling at all levels. It's really amazing.
And as you found out. Mm-hmm. You can't always make it your entire career in the pros.
Of course.
So you have to have something to fall back on.
I have to. You gotta be open-minded. You gotta be creative. That's number one. So sports is not going to be here all your life. That's just you look at the NFL. You see guys' careers lasting 2-3 years. What are you doing after that? Do you have your degree? Are you well versed in finances and building and investing and stuff like that? So I'm starting these 15, 14-year-olds at a young age, teaching them how to, do these certain things early. So once they get to that level, they already, have it in their foundation.
Okay. So, Matthew, would you recommend Élon as a mentor for other
Yes,
student
sir.
athletes?
Yes, sir.
I hope so. No, I'm just playing.
He better say that.
No, he's a good man. He does the right things, the little things. That's the good thing about a lot of my guys. Is I monitor them. I monitor their social media. You know, all the way down from the people that they're hanging out with. So and
You're reading their Facebook
I
page?
do everything. I got their
Ooh.
Instagram, Snapchats, all that. So you know.
So
I
no
make
Saturday
sure.
night party pictures.
Yeah, yeah, they know. We trying to uphold a standard, and we trying to set a standard. You know, too. We're trying to show that just because we're athletes doesn't mean we have to live up to that stereotype. You know, we can
Well,
be
look,
different.
Fresno State. Look what happened last
Right.
weekend.
There's a perfect example.
Their backup quarterback
Perfect example.
arrested at 3 o'clock in the morning for
Perfect example.
underage drinking.
Exactly.
That reflects not only on him,
It's
but on the
whole
school,
team.
the community,
Exactly.
the team.
Exactly. It's not worth it. Not at all.
It's not worth it. It's
Not
not
at
worth
all.
it. No. Okay. Well, Élon, Purpose Field, the name of your company. If folks want more information, or if they have a
Purpose-
student who might want to work with you, what can they do?
Yep. Log on to purposefield.com right there at the bottom of the screen. Send me an email, contact me, and we'll get in touch with you and see what we can do to help you out. That's number one.
All right.
Yes,
Good
sir.
seeing you again.
Thank you so much, my good
Élon
man.
Paige
Thank
and
you.
Matthew
Thank you.
Flores from
Yes, sir.
Purpose Field, right here on Central Valley Talk.